What's up guys, Subzero here, back with another Faked Wargasm recap. In this war, we have Faked Wargasm versus Marshal Nation in a 112 to 108 victory. Faked Wargasm had a 94.78% destruction, while Marshal's Nation had a 91.10. Let's get the first replay. Coming in from Legend. This was a Lalo, which I didn't know that was effective 10v11, but obviously it is. He's gonna pre-haste into those archer towers, send in his hounds to tank those air defenses, and some of the Inferno streams. Gonna rage both groups of balloons into the Inferno, sending in a bunch of back end minions to end up taking down that town hall because they were under rage. It's just really the minions doing the rest of the work. Still has back end heroes to get the rest of the percentage. King got a few. Then Archer Queen is going to get the rest to finish with a 50 to 53% 2-star from Legend. Nice job. Next we'll go down to the 10v10s. First one coming in from Stos. He's gonna do a queen or a bitch attack. Queen walk bitch. Gonna create some funneling with those whiz and barbs up at or down at 6 o'clock. Queen's gonna walk around that 3 to 6 area. We'll speed up the walk some. Gonna send in his golems, some kill squad, bowlers, sending in some witches and bowlers down the opposite side. Gonna rage those bowlers. Heal, jump into the Inferno, popping the king. Slow it back down some. Bowlers all die out through the core. AQ is still up though, and he also has witches that are also still up. AQ has her ability, so she is in no threat of dying. Witches with their spawning speed do some work normally, don't really have much of a threat towards them in most cases. Only have 2 witches over on this side left, 1 now. Archer Queen is gonna finish off most of this raid because those witches die out on the 6 to 9 o'clock side. She still has her ability, still has most or all of her healers left. Just sending in some wizards so it doesn't waste as much time getting the cleanup done a little bit faster. The Queen's going to take down that archer tower, saving her ability. So that would be a swag Archer Queen ability. Nice job, Stos. Next we'll go down to number 9. Done by Spinal. This will be another Queen Walk bitch. Or cold-blooded bitch. Gonna speed up the beginning of this walk. Gonna set the funnel on that 9 o'clock corner, so Archer Queen goes up from 9 o'clock to 12. Gonna send in some bowlers and witches up at 12 o'clock, sending in his main kill squad at 11 o'clock. Gonna jump into that core, rage the bowlers through the core. We'll slow it back down some. Gonna send targeted loons in on that Inferno with a haste. Gonna re-rage those loons, freezing the Inferno. King pops his ability. Still a ton of bowlers left in the core. has a healer on them, so the wizard tower won't pose a threat. Archer Queen still has her ability. 3 of the 4 healers are still left up, still has a full golem. Archer Queen still has her ability, only a few defenses left. It's really just clean up other than these few defenses on the other side, so I'll speed it up some. Gonna have to pop that ability so that she doesn't go down. And that's going to be the raid. Nice job swagging the golem, I guess. Be that it was on full health. I mean, there might have been healers used, but still. It's a full golem. I mean, I feel like that's pretty solid. Nice job, Spino. Next video will go down to 15. Done by the making the hands. The hands. DM aka the hands. That seems right. So he's going to queen charge Lalo this base. Has a jump in a few rages for the queen and also the kill squad. Gonna have to keep her raged up so the expo and point defense don't take her down. Gonna create some funneling with that king. Gonna send in his wall breakers. They're gonna break in. King's gonna take down that inferno along with the queen helping. Pops the king ability to finish setting that funnel. AQ is gonna take down both of those expos. Gonna send in a hog to lure the CC. AQ is gonna take out that golem and loon with nothing else on her. Man, I'm getting a ton of notifications. Queen's gonna end up taking down that golem and balloon, jumping into that inferno compartment. Gonna take down that inferno once the skeletons go down. Gonna speed up the queen walk a little bit. Black Mine hits one of those healers, but they're raged up, so Queen's gonna stay alive. Gonna start as Lalo from 1 and 230. Hasting them through the base. Queen's gonna take out 2 of those, or 1 of the last remaining air defenses. Only an Expo and Archer Tower are left up, because those minions and lava pups are gonna take down that air defense. Sends in some cleanup minions around the 9 o'clock side or corner. And gonna take out the rest of the space. Nice job, DM, aka the hands. Next we'll go right down to 16, done by Big Ears. This is going to be another Queen Walk bitch attack. Cold-blooded bitch attack. Gonna speed up the beginning of this. Speed is just setting some funnel. Gonna drop Queen. Just put it in 2 times. Queen's gonna have to pop her ability so she doesn't go down to all that DPS. Gonna send in wall breakers and his bowlers and king to take out the core of that base. Gonna rage up those bowlers through the middle, heal them. Gonna end up jumping into that final inferno. Sends in a few targeted loons up at 2 o'clock, so they take down that inferno. We'll slow it back down some, even though we missed 90% of the raid. King's still up, bowler's still up, queen's still up, witch is still up around the. Never mind, they're not up. King and Queen both at full health. Bunch of bowlers at full health. Black Mine does hit one of those healers, but still has 2 up. So going to be able to take out the rest of the base with just what's left being both of the heroes and 2 bowlers. We'll speed up the rest of this. Gonna take down that Tesla. Gonna take down the Archer Tower. And that is going to be the raid. Nice job, Big Ears. Next we'll go down to 18. Done by Felix. This is going to be a Mass Miner. Queen Walk, Mass Miner. Queen Charge, I can't remember. Gonna create some funneling with that Wizard. Yeah, definitely gonna be a Queen Charge. Gonna have to rage up that Archer Queen so she doesn't go down until that point defense. Just gonna let her walk around that whole side. Raging her back up. Gonna wall breaker her in. Gonna take out the Golem and Balloon. Gonna have to pop that ability because of the Inferno that is on her. Gonna take out the Expo, then the Inferno. Gonna start his miners through the core. Raging them up. Queen does go down, but healers lock on to the miners. Gonna heal those miners that go into the air defense. The healers are on the miners that are on the opposite side of that heal. A bunch of miners left, with only an Inferno and an Archer Tower left. It's RIP. Look at all those miners and just so many troops. That's gonna be RIP for the space. Nice job, Felix. Next we'll go down to 21, the last of our 10v10s. This is going to be a Draglo or Draglalo. Or Clone Bone, I should say. I'm gonna set some funneling with that Bowler Wizard. Also with some minions up at 12. Gonna send in that King to finish that funneling. Also going to allow that so the Queen can go in and end up stepping in and taking out those air defenses. Wall breaker fail. She's going to end up having to pop her ability. Didn't get all the value that he wanted with this AQ charge, but he's going to start sending in his drags into that Inferno. Going to start his low from, or did his low from 10 o'clock. Did another low from 2 o'clock. Cloned those loons. Had a heal on them to take down that section. Bunch of drags left up. A few loons to take out some of the remaining air targeting defenses. Only an Expo left for air targeting defenses. A bunch of cleanup troops left. And that's going to be the raid. Nice job, Chusky. Next we will go down to the 9v9s. This was done by Obliviostar, or OBL. I'm going to send in some wizards to create some funneling for that King and Queen so that they go in to take out the opposing Archer Queen. Going to get a few air defenses with that Sui. Going to send in his Lalo from 6:30. Just going to keep hasting them through the base. We'll slow it back down some. Going to end up raging and healing through that back kill kill zone. Still has a hound up, so that's tanking for the loons. Gonna heal those loons and gonna rage them into the Expo and Teslas. Archer Queen still has her ability. Just clean up left. We'll speed it up some. Bunch of loons. Archer Queen still has her ability, so she's gonna swag that. And that is going to be the raid. Nice job, OBL. Next we'll go down to 24, also done by OBL. This was a Drag Lalo. This was OBL's 6-pack, or he had a 6-pack this war, obviously, because I'm showing you both of his attacks that were 3 stars. I'm going to set some funneling for that Archer Queen so she can take out these 2 air defenses. She's going to take out both of those easily. Then he's going to send in his drags once both those air defenses come down. We'll speed up the drags because drags are pretty slow. Or speed up the replay. Going to send in a few loons just to take out that initial air targeting defenses. Going to poison the CC, healing the drags that take on that CC, raging them into the AQ and King. Going to start as low from, we'll slow back down some, from 9 o'clock, hasting them into the air defenses. Has a bunch of drags, still has a hound up, few loons, or like 9 loons left, maybe less. Gonna take out the rest of this base pretty easily with the amount of troops that he has left. I will speed it up some. And the rest of this raid is just cleanup. Still has 2 loons in the bag with an archer. So they're just gonna finish off this raid. Gonna end up swagging those 2 loons. Nice job, OBL, with the 6-pack. Next we'll go down to 32. Done by Baron Hoffy. With, I forget the name of this attack. Queen Walk, Vape, maybe? Something like that. I know it's a Queen Walk, Pekka Walk with Valks. So I could say that. Archer Queen's gonna walk from 12 down to 3 o'clock. Gonna send in his Pekka to finish that walk. Gonna send in King, Valks, Bowlers. Gonna raging them through that section, poisoning the CC. Just gonna keep those Valks moving through the base with the rages. Has a heal in the bag for when all the healers go down. Still has King and Queen ability. A few healers still up. Got a full Pekka, practically full King. Archer Queen still has her ability. King still has her ability. Heal still left in the bag, and only a few defenses left. This looks like a 3 to me. Gonna have to pop that AQ ability. Oh, never mind. He might have already. But heals that kind of a useful, useful swag. A bunch of troops left. Just gonna finish off this base. Just gonna rip through the wall into that Expo compartment. And that is going to be the raid. Nice job, Baron Hoffy. Those last 3 attacks were also fresh. I forgot to mention that. The last attack we will be featuring in this recap is done by Professor Thisha in a Go Below. I forgot that there's bowlers in this CC. But it's a pretty golem heavy attack. Ton of wizards for funneling to create that perfect funnel so bowlers go right into the core. We'll speed up this because it's pretty long. Gonna send an archer queen just so she helps with funneling. Gonna poison one side of the CC. The other side is just archers, so that's just gonna get taken out by those wizards. Gonna send in his bowlers and king. AQ's also going to go in. Jumps into that middle section, or into that king comp jumping through the core. Basically practically has access to this whole base. Has a few targeted loons on the back end. We'll slow it back down some. Archer Queen still has her ability. A few targeted loons for these last few defenses. 2 golems still up, bunch of bowlers. AQ still has her ability. This base is ripped. We'll speed it up because it's just cleanup left. Swagging the ability. Nice job, Professor Thisha. Thisha. That is going to be the recap between Faked Wargasm and Marshal Nation. I will just show you a quick look at what they did to our side. They ended up not even 2-starring one of our Town Hall 10s, which is really one of the main parts that kind of lost them this war, because they did lose by 4 stars. If they would have 3-starred Must, it would have been a 1-star war. So, great job to Marshals Nation, though, even though they did not win. Great job, Faked Wargasm. And that will be the end of the recap. And peace.